Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Right, let's get into the game. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hats off to you too, Mr. Reaper. Obviously, for everyone out there in the United States, and actually all around the world, I want to say Happy Memorial Day to all you guys. Obviously, at the minute, the US is celebrating that day, so hats off to all those who've served in the past and are currently serving, but not just obviously in America, but everywhere. Hey there, Mr. Reaper, and obviously Mr. Oppies. How are you guys doing? Obviously, I do have my coffee next to me, so I will have a hydrate, much appreciated. There we go. Right then, so back on the farm. Obviously, few things have happened. Let me get rid of my freaking headset a sec, because my phone's a little bit loud. Doing great. Not too bad, not too bad. So, obviously, one thing I need to get on and do some harvesting. I've got a field over here that needs doing. Now, obviously, over the weekend there was an update to the map, if anyone wasn't aware. Obviously, it is available on download through the mod folder switcher, as well as I think there's a separate link that Dave's got to be able to download that. Now, obviously, one thing I did do, because obviously this update brings in the new bridges. Obviously, I've got one bridge built currently on the map. I've actually gone through and I'll basically show you. I've actually got it placed in on that first bridge from the central farm over towards the vehicle shop. Had to do a little bit of landscape, and it's still a little bit off in places, but it's a lot better than that big wooden one. And I love this bridge. This is really great. The only thing I do sort of, and you'll see in just a minute, it's these things up here. I'll get there eventually. Is these. These things freak me out. One thing, they've got no collision. You can walk right through them. It's like, there's no point. But yeah. And you can't see the back of them either. Holy crap. But yeah, there. These guys, I think, could do with being removed, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, make sure to check out Mr. Dashnet. Thank you very much, Mr. Reaper, for that shout out. And go over and obviously follow his streams, because obviously every week we're putting out new content for the map, and obviously if you're missing that, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things. Obviously this is the big side. I had to do a lot of landscaping. Obviously when I imported it or put the locations, it was fairly well off the terrain, so I had to sculpt all this in. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I really love it. And it's a lot smoother as well, so yep. Right, so with that being said, let me jump into my combine. I do have a field up here currently being worked for potatoes. But I do need to get on and do this field. Actually, I want to check something else while I'm here. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. See, I've got this field here still to do, and this field here. They're not quite ready, so once we've done this field, what I'll probably do is quickly whiz around some of my factories, and then probably jump in, because this is going to take a fair while. I've got 2 hired helpers going up and down at the minute. I've just modified a couple of these little ventors, so yeah, really cheated, lol. Hey Gamer Paul. One other thing as well, this morning I did update, hey T Miller, the Massey Ferguson baler pack that I did. Someone on Discord mentioned that they were getting no textures on one of the bale types, so I ended up going in and fixing that. So if you've got the balers, make sure to get the update as well. It is live right now. And obviously that is on my Trello. And somebody keeps messaging me. Indeed. Yes. Mr. MacGyver is just messaging me. But yeah, there we go. And actually, while I think about it. Obviously, there's a shout out there from Mr. T Miller. Make sure to click on his link and give him a follow, guys. And make sure to check out the mod doctor himself, Mr. MP7 Reaper. He is a great modder and friend in the community, that is for sure. Right, so that's that. I've got two of these guys on the go actually. This is one area I've been kind of working on as well over the weekend. Kind of making it into a woodwork type area. Obviously, I got my sawmill there. It's been running for a while. I've got the little silver run version there. I did put down obviously the shingle factory the other day, because obviously I'm going to need that for some of the buildables. I may have to end up putting a second one down. I've got the carpenters down. Now, somebody did ask me the other day, and I wasn't 100% sure about shelving. I had a feeling it was in either one of the platinum silver run factories or one of the carpenters. And I was right, it is the carpenter. So if you've got Dave's, the PV SGA carpenter, it'll be in there. And actually, I'm showing that I'm missing some products. Oh, nails. And you're very, very welcome there, Mr. Reaper, as always. I think he is a bot, Billy. I think so too. One nice thing is, obviously, I've got some of these little displays to show at a distance what I've got being produced. So, yeah, that's not too bad. I can get some of them maybe loaded up at some point. Oh, there's some twigs there. But yeah, one thing I was thinking is maybe pushing this back a little bit further, getting some of those other productions in. That's my sort of winter project, I think. I also want to get a kind of maybe a slip road or something coming off of here, going across towards the main sawmill. I'll get around to doing that at some point, but I'll put a nice little fence in, making a slightly bigger road than what Dave had originally in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously got the two fields already harvested and cultivated. Actually, oh yeah, I was going to say that needs plowing. What the heck? Oh, yeah. So I've got that. I've got some sugar beets down there, which are going into the obviously the sugar factory later on. If I get any of this left over, I am going to be storing it, because one thing I do want to try and do is get the McCain's factory. I'm thinking about actually placed down somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to give it a try. But for now, let's do a little bit of work, shall we? Right, so B, and obviously this is not my cheaty combine, by the way, if anybody was wondering. This is the base game one. So I only use that cheaty one for contracts and stuff, so yeah. Hey Jono, how you doing, bud? But yeah, if you're not following MP7 Reaper, T Miller, Dajnet, or any of the crew from the SGA, make sure to click on their links and give them a follow. I do need to reset my wheel a sec. I want that one there. Oh joy. Yeah, if you ever find that your steering wheel isn't quite right, so for me right now it's kind of off at maybe a 10-degree angle there. It should be straight up. All I do is load up the program for my wheel, spin it all the way to the right, then all the way to the left, and it seems to help, the good old G-Hub. Obviously the biggest issue is Farm Sim does not seem to recognise some of these wheels, so that's a good way of doing it. So there we go, that's better. Not too bad, thanks. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Had a bit of a naff week last week, but yeah, this week is definitely starting out a lot better. Let's just put it that way. Hey Eric, how's it going, buddy? There we go. So this week, obviously I know Dave's been working on a dock area for the fishing. So basically going to be producing the fish traps, I believe. I've been going through and bringing back, oh heck, what is it called? Something fishy from PV County. Hey there, One Mouse, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I've been doing something fishy. It's basically a fish market where you take your fish to it, some pallets, some packaging. I think something else is going to be added later on for the lobster, but not sure exactly what yet. But yeah, I've currently got 2 out of the 3 pallets sorted out so far. I've just got to get the other one sorted and then get it in game and tested so I can get it over to Dave. I'll probably do that after the stream today and get that sorted out for you guys for next week. But yeah, obviously there was the, like I said, the update to the mod folder switcher for the map. Obviously, if you got this one on Saturday, you're gonna have to re-sync the folder. There was a few things fixed due to the new bridges. The main issue was obviously what factory do you need to make paper? Paper, you can, on the Platinum DLC stuff, there is a paper factory. So we're going to come into here, productions, and it's going to be one of these. I can remember, it's the big green thing, there. That one right there, the paper factory. It does your paper rolls and your carton rolls. So that's that one. Now obviously, Viking Streaming has created a spreadsheet for the map for all the productions. Now, obviously, if you don't find an output product on that, it's most likely going to be one of these Platinum DLC stuff. So, for instance, Shingle. Obviously, you won't find that on any of the production outputs. But right here, in the Platinum DLC stuff, with the silver one, you do have the Shingle factory. Obviously, staircase railing comes from the carpenters. If I remember rightly, staircase railings, which are right there, are in some of the productions for building. And obviously, you got the Platinum DLC wood turner there for that. So yeah, if you can't find it in any of these productions, oops. Obviously, I know some of these should be set to show what the outputs are. Actually, that one needs to be updated. Oh yeah, got vinegar there.
Thanks for the raid.
Should be good. Reaper Clint, raiding with a party or two. How are you doing, bud? How was your stream? And how's it going there, Farmer Marks? But obviously, if any of you guys are not following One Mouse as well, while I think about it, hopefully my phone is going to behave today. I'll give, I think it's exclamation mark mouse 2222, I think, if I remember rightly. Can never remember the command. But obviously, Mr. Mouse there is an SGA member. There we go. He streams on YouTube quite regularly, so make sure to go over and check out his streams. Some of the stuff he does is absolutely amazing on these maps. And while I'm at it, let me give Mr. Reaper Clint RAEPERCLINT. Hopefully I spelled that right. Yep, cool. There you go. Make sure to go over and check out Reaper Clint and obviously Mouse and everybody else there. They're great people. Oh, heck. So we don't need that anymore. But yeah, obviously if you've got any questions about the map, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat, guys. I am doing really good there, thanks. Reaper Agco. Wow, another Reaper for the collection, eh? Cool. Obviously welcoming in everybody. So obviously I am only going to be streaming for a couple hours. I do have some other things on my Monday list to get finished off, unfortunately. But yeah, obviously this is kind of a Q&A, doing a little playthrough if any of you guys have got any questions regarding the weekend. But yeah, for me, I'm just going to chill out, take it nice and easy. Not a problem there, bud. Not a problem. How come your name seems to have changed? We've got Reaper Agco and Reaper Clint. I have never noticed that before. That is a very, very strange one. I should really just jump in Discord if anybody wanted to say hi. Oh, let's see. There we go. So if anybody does pop in, they're more than welcome to say hi and stuff. I can't actually use my pedals at the minute because one of my kitty cats is actually laying right over them.
I thought you'd never show up.
I'm just chatting away, and then I was at my Discord. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing alright. How's something fishy?
It's coming on. I've got 2 out of the 3 pallets sorted out. Actually, I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far. I think it's kind of cool.
I need it.
Hey, it's coming.
Only
it's coming.
because you're registering the product so I can finish my dock once I have the fish bait. You know?
Right.
The bait fish.
So,
Oh,
For
there it
anyone
is.
who's curious, this is obviously what it's roughly going to look like. So the pallets I'm currently working on is the bait fish, which is hopefully done. I've actually changed it to how it was in 19. I was kind of looking for a different look for it, and I kind of wanted like a plastic stacking pallet, shall we say. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the one I found was the grape pallet. So what I've basically gone in is I've shrunk it down a little bit to be more stackable, kind of like that. And then I've actually just added in a nice little fill plane on top for some bait fish. I think that's really kind
Nice.
of cool.
Perfect.
Yep, I love that. Obviously, one thing I just used the butter boxes, that palette, from the base game, and just replaced them with that. So, and I've linked it off. I've obviously got to get in game, make sure there's no errors on that. So that one's done. I've got the fish oil done now. I kept that kind of simple. I may change it. I'm not sure yet. See what Dave thinks first of all. I'm back. My bad. Oh, you got a different. Have you got two different accounts then? I don't know. Obviously yeah, I kind of kept this one simple. Just use the box there. Got something fishy on either side, and then just nice little fish oil label. It's not very clear on
Mm-hmm.
here, unfortunately, but yeah, nice and
That
simple.
works.
So, yep. Then obviously I've just got that last one for the fish fillets or fillet, I should say, to sort out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not sure what I'm going to do with that, but yeah, 2 out of 3 done. And then I can just throw it in and test it away. So hopefully I'll get that done later on for you, boss,
Cool.
and
Sounds
get
good.
that sent over to you. Fix any errors
Be
I can
easier
spot.
because you're registering those products, and I gotta use them in mine. So
Yeah, exactly.
the
Yep.
bait fish, anyway.
Yep.
The other ones, I think, are pretty well ready to
There
go
we go.
to make the lobster
Yes.
traps.
There's that. There's that. Cool. Yeah, it's a shame Darius couldn't get that working though.
I knew it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I looked
Yeah.
at it and I said it would require. Not that it couldn't, but somebody else that knows Lou has to.
Yeah. Yeah. So Reaper Clinton, did you have a good stream by the way, bud? Trying to figure out who is Reaper Agco by the way. Is that you as well, or is that somebody else? Out of interest. Is PB Canyon Color Crossing? Yes, it is. You can actually download it through the version 3 of the mod folder switcher, or it's actually on our Trello. Obviously, we had to replace the SGA website, unfortunately. But if you do !SGA, that should give you the link to the Trello. Go to Dashnet, and then you'll be able to get the mod folder switcher there, or the separate link for that. Sorry, I'm trying to not kick the cat that's under my feet at the minute. Oh, don't want to take another one to the vets yet. Yeah, great. That's my son. All right, okay, cool. Well, welcome in, Mr. Reaper Clint, and your son. Cool. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of harvesting. Still early in the morning. I need to run around some of my factories, get them sorted out. And then figure out what we're going to be doing next after something fishy's done. Good question. Got to figure out something to do with the lobster. I think that's going to be the next one.
Kitties. A kitty pen.
Yeah,
I need.
pen. Yeah. Actually, I did find some free. Oh crap! Cat, out of the way. Like cat scratch posts type things. But when I pulled them into the Giants editor, the parts were missing, and yeah, it wasn't quite right.
That's typical.
Yeah. So obviously, one way around it is obviously creating my own one in Giants editor, because obviously I got cats here, there, and everywhere, so I know exactly what a cat scratch post looks like, different layers it could be. So I don't know whether I'd want to do that myself. Okay, Cat, you're gonna have to move your butt. Come on, come on, come on. Go get some tea. Go on, good girl. Yeah, because I am absolutely useless when it comes to Blender.
Me too.
Bum.
Mostly useless.
Yeah. Where did I put my trailers? Under here. But yeah, oh, actually, because don't know, were you watching earlier, or did you just tune in a little while ago? Because I
Uh,
replaced the central bridge from
yeah, I saw
the
that.
central farm. Yeah. Obviously, Darius said, asked if Darius could send me the coordinates that he had to get the placement right, and obviously I put it in, loaded up the game, and the bridge was literally coming across this field. I was like, what the crap? I ended up having to unzip the map and obviously the bridge pack and importing it and getting the coordinates that way. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks really good actually here. I really do like it. A little bit of landscaping either side, but that's nothing really. So, but yeah, I think if the map had come out with that, it would have been a lot nicer. One thing I didn't check is, oh, there is a little bit of grass underneath. I missed. Oh well. But the nice thing is, because obviously I just repathed it to the new bridge. It was pre-built, so I didn't have to waste any time with it. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do. I might do all the rest as well. Obviously, you got the other three, and then I'm not sure about the other two, because I know they're sized differently as well in places, so could be a bit tricky with them. But hey ho, I'm happy with it. It looks good.
That's good.
The only thing I wish you'd take out is those people that's on the bridge. They just do not look right there.
You're
Oh,
too damn picky.
I am. It'd be alright if they had a back to them. There you go. That wouldn't be so bad. But yeah. Or if they could move like they were going across the bridge. But yeah, I have no idea about that sort of stuff. So I'm going to leave it to him to do all that. But yeah, definitely a good job there. There we go. I want to check something, but no, I can do that later. They're still going. Fun and games. I wonder if Darius knows if he has one that's pre-built, he can just copy it across. Probably. Actually, I should be on the screen so none of my little pop-ups show. But yeah, as always, guys, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. That's what we're here for. Oh, dang it. Obviously, I would recommend checking out, obviously, the SGA Trello board now. Obviously, there's lots of modders being added. Obviously, they're adding their own little mods, like Green Thumb Farmer, and I think at some point, maybe Darius might be doing or something, not sure yet. Pop his mods on. Actually, one thing I do want to do, and it was brought up over the weekend actually regarding the graveyard, and obviously everyone seems to be putting it in the dead forest area, which, yep, that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to put it in there, but I want to get some, make my own coffin, what do you call them, coffins, headstones. One for my mum, and then 2 others for my cats. Make like a little pet cemetery as well. It's nothing scary, but yeah, just kind of like a little nod to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so at some point I'll go through and try and figure something out with them. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking just on the outskirts, obviously, bring up the map here a sec. So the dead forest is up here. So I'm thinking maybe putting the morgue down just on the edge of it, and then have like the path coming in, and have the cemetery in the middle, or the graveyard. That's one thing I'm thinking of doing. And surfing cowboy gaming, hats off to you too, Seth. Oh, that's a point. Thinking about hats. I wonder.
Nope.
Did it? Can we do third person view in this? I'm sure you can. Ah, dang it, it's on here. So, I know Team Miller's been going through it, and he's done some little bits and pieces. So have I. Now the thing is in here. I've created my own little T-shirt with the SGA logo on the back. I'm still playing around with this actually. The other thing I did do, and actually got it working, is my own little alpaca hat. Verb. So there we go. Logo on the back. Actually, it looks better than Team Miller's. It's that little blue. Ooh. And look, I got my own little alpaca on the head. Yay! Actually, I want to see if I can centralise it a little bit more. So it's actually over the rib there. Yeah, cool! I might even centralise the actual Billy Alpaca in the middle. I didn't. Oh, that's kind of cool. Automatically changes. Ooh, didn't know that. See, I'd have to go in third person view. That's kind of cool. That is freaky otherwise. But yeah, cool. I'm going to carry on and do some of the other wardrobe pieces. But yeah, how you doing there, surfing? I know you're looking out there, buddy. Surfing cowboy. Oop. Gaming. And we'll give you a shout out. There we go. Cool, I spelled it right. Another member of the SGA guys. Make sure to check him out.